What's happening, guys? What's going on? You know who it is, djwoopig. I know it's been a while. But good news, we've got Vlogmas coming up soon, so look forward to that. We're gonna make it this year. But right now, my good friends over at Mackie have done it again. They've released yet another speaker. We're no strangers to Mackie. They've sent us out the DRM 18s, the DRM 3-ways, the SRT and the SRM V class. All fantastic speakers in their own right. And now, today, actually, when you're watching this video, I am the first person in the country. I've never been able to say that. Look at the smile. A little bit of, it might be a little bit of a weird flex, but that's okay. First person in the country to lay my hands on the new Mackie Thrash 215s. Now, the Thrash series is something totally new from Mackie. They've gone through and taken some of the components from other speaker lines, the DRM, the SRM, the SRT, and they've combined it into an affordable speaker for the working musician, DJ, vocalist, performer, whatever. The Thrash 215 series, if you're on a budget, is probably gonna check all the boxes. So, without further ado, first person in the country. Let's dive into it. Now, excuse the mess on the shop floor. It's been a wild fall, and you'll learn more about that in Vlogmas, but I just opened the box, and straight from the jump, I already recognize something totally different that I've yet to see on one of the Mackie speakers that they've sent me before. And right from the get, like I said, shop's a mess. But right from the get-go, you can already see like green accents. I haven't seen that on any speaker brand, period. All the other brands, I haven't seen them incorporate their brand colors into the speaker. So kudos to Mackie. You'll know it's a Mackie speaker if you see a green handle out in the wild. So looks very similar to the Thump series, to the SRT, the SRM series. We'll take a deeper dive, but from the jump, it looks like it's built from ABS plastic, which is normal for a speaker in this category or in this price point. All right, right out of the box, I can already tell this speaker, it's built differently, if that makes any sense. If you've ever picked up a plastic or ABS speaker cabinet, they all kind of feel the same, have the same coating. This feels a lot more rugged. It almost feels like it's built to be kicked around. Maybe that's why they called it the Thrash. I don't know, but it feels different. It's a 15-inch plastic box, but it's only 40 pounds. Like, I could lift this with one arm, put it in the back of a truck, put it in the back of an SUV, and go. And I think that's kind of what this is built for. The playing musician who's hopping from bar to nightclub to performance hall, something that's light, easy to get in and out of the vehicle, and go on to your next gig. I think that's what this series is built for, and it feels different. It's not a bad thing. It's just a different thing. So yeah, the look and feel, it looks and feels great. Diving into the internals, this 215 has 1,300 watts, 1,000 of it going to the sub or the woofer, and 300 of it going to the horn. And it gets a whopping 126 dB, which isn't, it's not their V class, it's not their SRM, but it's enough to get you by. And surprisingly, the components, even at a budget level, Mackie has always done a good job of taking care of the consumer. So it's not a junky speaker, but it's built with budget components, with the playing, gigging musician in mind. All right, with that working class musician, DJ, performer, involved in the thinking and design aspect of the speaker, they kept it super simple. There's no digital menus, there's no displays, there's nothing for you to mess up, to get wrong, to break in the car and transport. It's all super simple. You've got two XLR combo jacks, which take mic or line input, and a gain knob on each of those. You've got a main volume to crank it up or to turn it down, and you've got to mix out. So whatever you're sending to this speaker, it's going to go, maybe you pair it with another sub, maybe you tie it in with another speaker. I think this is like the perfect, you want to get started, you don't want to invest a lot of money, perfect speaker aspect for monitor setup, DJ setup, performance setup, coffee shop gig. I really think that's what this speaker is designed for, and that's just me, my thoughts. They haven't released any press material. They gave me nothing. The only thing I've got is the speaker and the manual, but from the first impressions of it, I think this thing is designed with the budget-friendly, budget-conscious beginner aspect involved. And then once you get comfortable, maybe you want to take it to the next level, that's when you step into one of the other series from Mackie, maybe the SRT, the SRM V-Class, or the SRM. So there's a lot of different options, but I think this is going to be for the beginner starting out, just want to dip their toes in the water. This speaker's for them. Now, like I said, super simple, 2 ins, 1 out, 2 knobs. That's it. I mean, it's super simple, nothing to mess up. I barely even noticed that there was a power indicator light. So super eco, budget friendly, the basics, which is what we all needed when we started out, or when we simply don't want to mess something up. So now let's hear the dang thing. What does it sound like? You're going to get my reaction, and I'll give you my honest thoughts on where this speaker might stand in for some of you guys watching. Let's play some music. So for what it is, the speaker, I think, sounds okay. Now, does it compare to something in the SRT, the SRM, or the DRM series? Absolutely not. That's really, once you start stepping up the ladder, you can really start to see where the quality of components and, features really start to change. But for something like this, what I think is a perfect beginner speaker, I think it sounds okay, and I think it's enough to get you started. Now, with that being said, you can spend a little money now, get your feet wet, make sure that you're passionate about something before you start to step up into a different class of speaker. If that's you, I think this is going to be okay. I also think that this is something that's probably going to land under the Christmas tree for a lot of people across the globe, because it's something, parents can invest in. It's not going to cost them a lot of money to get maybe their kids started in a performance-oriented industry. I really think that's where this speaker falls into place, and that's without me knowing anything about it. Like I said, this thing releases today. I don't know a price point, but I think it's going to appease to the masses. Alright, and because I'm a cheerful giver, I'm going to be giving these Thrash 215s away as a part of my Vlogmas series. More to come on that. I kind of just thought of that as I was making this video. Hey, why not? Let's maybe somebody starts the new year off with a new set of speakers. I'm going to pay for shipping, all that stuff. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel, if nothing else but to win some free gear. But we got a lot more stuff from Mackie coming up as a part of Vlogmas as well. They've sent me out a couple of their mixers, a couple of their Go speakers, which are the battery powered. I couldn't wait to get my hands on them. They've performed flawlessly. More on that stuff to come as a part of Vlogmas. But until next time, guys, if you got any comments, questions, concerns, leave it down in the comment section or shoot me an email, djwoopig@gmail.com. If it takes me a little bit to get back to you, I'm sorry. I'm a super busy guy. but I'll do what I can. Also, if you want to follow the day-to-day life, behind the scenes content, Instagram is where it's popping. That's where you can see behind the scenes of the shop, the office, jobs that we're on, my kid, my car, all the stuff I'm passionate about. You can find it on Instagram, and more to come on the Mackie stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, you know who it is, DJ Woopig. Later.